Hi everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, a happy one. It is the 28th of December today and I decided that I would get some filming in before the end of the year. The first thing I'm going to film was what, obviously, as you can see from the title, this video is an empties. I want to get rid of this box, this kind of bin of empties before the new year so that at least one bin of crap is not sat in my house as we go into the new year, new decade, all of that. So, same as your typical empties video, I have a bin of stuff. I'm going to pull things out of this bin of stuff and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. It's that straightforward. It's old school YouTube, so that's what we're going to do. First up, this is the West Lab Reviving Epsom Salt Bath Salts. I bought these. It's funny how I specifically remember why I had these because I've had them a while. This is a few months worth of empties in this bin, so I remember why I bought them though. I bought these because at the end of October I was the sickest I've been in a long time, and I say that it was nothing serious. It was the flu, I would say, and a mild dose of the flu, but it was enough that it had me off work for about 3 days. And I was trying anything I could find to make me not feel crap, and so this was something that I got when I went into Boots on my way home on the day that I went home because I just couldn't cope anymore. It was rough, and the cough took forever to go, and there were 2 of us in the office who had it. The girl who sits next to me had it like a week before me, and it took her longer than me to get rid of the cough. But yeah, oh, it was rough, but I had this in the hopes of like an Epsom salt bath making me feel better, and I think it probably did, but it didn't cure anything. I have Superdrug cotton wool pads. This is an old school YouTube product if ever there was one. This is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. If you've been on YouTube and watching videos for any amount of time, you will have seen so many people like circa 2012 talk about this product. It became available over here through justmylook.co.uk or .com, I think, maybe a year or so ago, and I bought this is the almond and honey scent. I bought this and I sort of held on to it for ages and then decided that I should probably just use it because what am I hoarding it for? And it's a really lovely scrubby scrub. This was, as I said, almond and honey. Smelled amazing. Would definitely buy it again. I haven't got that far yet. Another scrub. I didn't like this one. Packaging's very pretty, but I didn't like it. This is the Mana Kadar Champagne Charcoal Scrub, and it says relax. And it was like a black scrubby, I don't know where the champagne thing went into it. I don't know. I just know that it wasn't as nice. This was, did I say? I'm already like forgetting what I've said. I'm struggling because I haven't filmed for a while. This came in a FabFitFun box. It was fine. It smelled okay. It wasn't as nice as the Tree Hut, the one I just talked about. It wasn't as nice as that. It was fine. I wouldn't recommend. Let's see. Oh, this is another West Lab Epsom salts. This was a Bath Fizzy, in the same scent as the loose salts that I had. I bought this at the same time. This was super nice. This is a range and a scent that I'm a huge fan of. This was the Aromatherapy Associates Relax Body Wash. So you will almost certainly, if you've followed me for any length of time, you will have heard me talk about the Aromatherapy Associates Deep Relax Sleep. I think it's called Deep Relax Sleep. It might just be called Deep Relax now I think about it. Bath and body oil, which is one of my favourite products. It's super pricey, but as kind of luxury nicer products go, it is so good, and it really does make me sleep. This is just the kind of general relax, so not the full on like knock you out, but the relax body wash. It is lavender, petitgrey and vetiver, and it was really lovely, and I felt like it lasted for a really long time as well. So I got that a while ago. I don't know if it came in a kit or if it was a gift. I don't really remember, but used it up, liked it, would probably repurchase, but I know it's a pricey one. Speaking of pricey ones, this is the Elemis Frangipani Minoi Bath and Shower Milk. I'm a big fan of the Elemis body products, mostly the Skin Nourishing, that's my favourite, but this was really nice. This will have come in a QVC TSV. I never buy this stuff on its own because it's pricey on its own, and the TSVs are always such a good deal, so that's where that will have come from. I will have used this as a bath milk rather than a shower milk, and it's really very lovely. Smells really good, really moisturising. Would recommend. Don't buy it on its own, wait for a TSV. This one is a multiple repurchase for me. This is the Simple Micellar Cleansing Water. This is my favourite cleansing water. I like this better than the Bioderma. I like it better than the Garnier one. This is the one. It's about £4 for a 400ml bottle. This is the one. I have just one I think, one wax empty in here, which is this guy. This is the Scentsy Disney Winnie the Pooh 100 Acre Wood scent. I can only really describe it as like, it's like a cozy, a little bit clean, just kind of wraps you up and is snuggly in a blanket sort of a scent. I also think it's discontinued, so unless you're a regular Scentsy customer and you have it in your Scentsy club and they'll keep sending it to you, yeah, I think it's gone, but it's a beautiful scent. What else do we have in here? This is so random. Okay, this is the Imperial Leather Foam Burst Ultimate Moisture White Orchid and Pistachio Oil Shower Foam. I bought this because, oh sorry, whipped cream body wash, not shower foam, but it is a shower foam. I bought it because it had pistachio in it, hoping that it was going to have that really good like pistachio ice cream, delicious, yummy pistachio smell. It did not even a little bit, so I didn't really like it. What is the word I'm looking for? The formula, I guess. It doesn't seem like the right thing to say, but like the product itself, like the actual product was really nice. It was moisturising and all of that. It just didn't smell like I wanted it to smell, and so for that it was a disappointment. This, not impressive and disappeared really fast. This is the Percy and Reed Hair No Fuss Fabulousness Dry Shampoo. This no doubt came in a beauty box, something like that, some kind of kit, because I wouldn't have bought it because I've had a bunch of things from this brand and it is not one I am very impressed with. This was an okay dry shampoo. It's that kind of, that kind of can with a ball bearing in it. It wasn't that great as dry shampoos go. It was fine, but I went through it really fast. The one I'm using at the moment, which is the IGK charcoal one, is miles better. So it was just using it up because it was there. This is another repurchase for me. This is the Gillette Satin Care with a touch of Olay shave gel. This happens to be the Violet Swirl one. I've had a few different ones from them over the time. I will buy this if it's on offer, and if it isn't, generally to shave I use the Nivea men's moisturising one in the blue can, because the men's stuff is cheaper. That is essentially my decision making process. These are about £3, £3.50 unless they're on offer, and the men's ones are less than £2. It does the same job, so I tend to use the men's one. This is very nice, but it's not like a deal breaker for me to not have this exact one. I'll use the men's one, which is fine. These often feature in my empties. I'm a big fan of these. This is the Rituals shower foam. This one is the Foam Fiesta Playable shower foam in the Ritual of Holy Flamingo Flower and Pink Grapefruit scent. This had like a weird, this particular range, this collection from them, had a few different products. There was a regular shower foam like this. There was one that came out where you pressed the two sides of the dispenser down and it came out in like a rose, which was really pretty and it smelled good, but it dried my skin out. And then this was like moldable foam when it came out, like you could shape it and stuff, which is fun and odd. but it smelled really good. It was as good as all of the other Rituals ones. I don't know whether you can still get it anymore, but very nice. In general, I would recommend these shower products. They're just really nice. Like, they're a little bit more expensive than you would get in Boots or in Superdrug, but I think it's worth the extra. Okay, a few more shower products, and then there's some skincare and makeup in the bottom of this bin. This is the Radox Calm Your Mind Sleep Aromatherapy Lavender Ylang Ylang Body Wash. Squidged because it was a tube. This was fine. It wasn't as good as the Aromatherapy Associates stuff for kind of making you sleepy, but it was also about 1/10 of the price, so I'm not surprised by that. It was nice. I would buy it again. I don't remember what it smells like, so yeah, it smells as you'd expect a sleep product to smell, so it was fine. There's a few more products in this range now that I've seen. There's a bubble bath, there's some bath salts. I think at the time I'd only seen this one, but it was fine. I have Love, Beauty and Planet Coconut Oil and Ylang Ylang Tropical Hydration Shower Gel. This no doubt came in a glossy box or something like that. It was in my gym bag, as evidenced by the fact that all the labels starting to peel off. It was fine. It was unremarkable. If you're into like your vegan body care, you might like it. It was fine. This was a little baby size of the Molten Brown Pink Pepper Pod Body Wash. This has been around for so long. Like, this scent and this range is just, it's so old school, but it's a really nice, like, these are great for my gym bag, like these little mini ones. Pink Pepper Pod's a really nice kind of spicy warming smell. It was good. Don't know whether I'd buy a full size, but I will inevitably get a mini like this in something at some point and love to get them, love to use them. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of skincare things here. Oh, a favourite. Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. There are no frills to this. It is not scented. It is a plain white balm and it is the best for taking your makeup off. I love it. It is my favourite cleansing balm. It's just, if you get the opportunity to try it, give it a try. And then another one that's just sort of pretty, just does what it says on the tin. This is the Garnier Skin Active Express 2-in-1 Eye Makeup Remover. This is my favourite, you know, high street drugstore, if you want to call it that, eye makeup remover. It works. It's not expensive. It's purple. All these things. It's good. If you're looking for an eye makeup remover in Boots or in Superdrug or in the supermarket or wherever, this is your one. I have an Omorovixa cleansing foam. I don't know how long this has been in here and I don't remember it, which is not a good sign. So let's assume that it wasn't remarkable. The Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. Tiny, tiny baby thing of hyaluronic acid, effectively. It was fine. It is massively overpriced for something that I've just thrown on the floor, that you can get from a number of other brands, The Ordinary and a few others, for significantly cheaper. You know, it's the branding experience, it's the packaging, it's all of that. It was nice. I used it. It wasn't worth the money. Like, I wouldn't buy the full size, basically. Let's see. What I have in here now is a bunch of stuff that I'm chucking out because it's all just, well, like it was stuff that oh no, there's a couple of things. So that I finished, so the tiny baby size of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, tiny baby one. Love that, have repurchased, will repurchase, it's great. So at the moment I'm using the NYX. There are two. There's one that's called something like Smudge It, that's in like a white tube with a black lid, and then there's an HD Pro one. I'm using that. They're both great. I still prefer the Urban Decay, but I've got the NYX one, so I'm going to use them. And then I've got a couple of concealers here that they're just past their best. They've split. Like, that one is just, no. So this is the L'Oreal True Match concealer, the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer, and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer that I'm just binning because they're all past their best now. They smell weird, or they've split, or both, so they're all going. I've got a couple of mascaras that I have used up and are now am now binning. It's 2 of the Bare Minerals Lashtopia, which is nice. It gets a bit clumpy after a while. It's a decent brush, but yeah, they're both done. I am currently wearing the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which I don't really like, but I'm trying to use it up. I loved it at one point, and then I just kind of went, no, it's not for me anymore. So my current favourite, for anyone who's asking, I don't know if you care, is the NARS Climax, and I also love the Lancôme Monsieur Big. Like, those are my 2. So yeah, I'm finishing up this Too Faced and then I'll go on to those. I also have in here, see, this is what happens when you get a bunch of beauty boxes, because you just get stuff that from brands you've never heard of that you don't really like very much. So this was the LOC, L-O-C, Out of Your Shell One and Done Shadow Stick, smells weird, and the LOC Liquid Shimmer Shadow also smells weird. Tiny baby ones in a glossy box. Just not even going to bother. And then these are 2 minis of the Marc Jacobs, what is this called? Highliner gel crayon that have both dried out. So they're going. I have here 2 cream shadows that I don't use and that smell weird, and so they're going. It was the Estee Lauder Pure Colour Stay On Shadow Paint, which I don't even think they make anymore, in the shade Halo, and the Illamasqua Vintage Metallics. What is that? I'm going to assume it's a cream shadow because it's in French and my French isn't great. In Courtier. Pretty, smell weird, we're done. I'm not hoarding stuff anymore. And then lastly, this doesn't look like it, but let me assure you, this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I really like this, but when I went to use it, it was probably about 2/3 full and it had completely separated, and I'm just not even going to bother. So that's going. And that, my friends, that's it for this round of empties. I don't know, man. Like, I always seem to have so many empties, yet I feel like I never finish anything. So I don't know what the schedule will be for empties in 2020. There's part of me that's like, I would love to do a monthly empties, but I don't think I use enough up to do a monthly. So I don't know, maybe every couple of months, maybe every quarter. We'll see how it goes. But that is what I'd used over the last couple of months. I hope that was interesting in some way. If you have questions about any of these products, please feel free to leave them below, and if I can remember, I will tell you. Likewise, I always ask this, if there is anything that, based on what you see me talk about, you think I should try, please let me know, because I kind of have a bit of a fear that I might be missing out on some good stuff because I'm not paying attention on social media or something. So if there is something else, please let me know, please leave me a comment. And if there's anything in particular that you would like to see from me as we go into 2020, I can't make any promises, but I am open to suggestions, so please, please let me know. And that's all for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to go and film another video right now, but you won't see that till after this one, I guess. So thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.